no cry. Little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry. Good friends we have and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright now. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
And when I wake up,
That's right, Joy Allen. Yes, indeed, the great goddess from the Karmic Dynasty YouTube channel. Okay, so you know she's gonna be dropping it, so you gotta come see her, and she coming to a city near you. I said, look, listen, I saw the list. I saw Atlanta, I saw Virginia. Okay, I saw Washington, I saw Boston. So she's pulling up. Okay, Silence and Sound event and lecture tour, where she's gonna be dropping gems and illumination. Okay, I'm gonna be tuning in. Each city is gonna have its own topic. Okay, very interesting. That's a very interesting format. So I'm gonna tune in, and we gotta check her out. I want y'all to be there. Okay, let's stay on the frequency, stay on their vibration. Okay, and support our beloved goddess. Okay, Wadu.
Peace to all of you, Neferatun Ra, Ashukwu Noir. I have today here with me Sun Ra, and welcome to all. Welcome. I'm excited. I always get excited when he's here. Welcome to all of you to Karmic Dynasty, from Karmic Dynasty. At this time, I ask that Sun Ra introduces himself to those that don't know him, and Ra introduces himself to those of you who do.
To a Rahubat, Ashukwu Noir, we send out peace, greetings, divine love, and divine light throughout the boundless universes of absolute nature. And I love how you just played that trailer, because you got my emotions kind of just, oh God, that's a very emotional trailer.
It is.
Like, oh my goodness. And again, real quick, not to that's a teaser. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's a teaser trailer. That's not even a full trailer. You know what I'm saying? So that's the scary part. We making history because we're doing basically a review, right? Or listen, hold on. Or listen, we're responding to a teaser trailer. But if you're looking on social media and all that, a lot of people are doing the same thing, breaking down the Black Panther 2 teaser trailer because it's a highly anticipated movie. It looks good. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited to talk with you and Joy Allen. I'm sorry, you and what's the dude named Nukra? I'm curious to build with him about this.
Yeah, if he would be here in observance capacity. He said if he comes, he would be here in observing capacity only. So for everyone else who is here, the share screen I have up is of Sun Ra. He is live on Facebook right now on his page. So that what you see right there is him. And in studio, he only has his avatar up. So we're going to be watching him and his movements. There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We the multitaskers. We do all things. All right. So what I'm going to do right now is share how we got to this point. As always, then we'll get back to the share screen with Sun Ra. Okay. So we did the Black Panther trailer review. Right. While watching that, and I was working on flowing with your conversation, the trailer, I was missing the part. I found out later I was all around the part with Angela Bassett that you were asking me to find. So somebody sent it to me. So I was like, wow, I was all around it. So then what I did, as you said during that broadcast, was slow down and watch it. So I slowed it down. I promise I watched it. I would click play and then pause. Play, pause. That's how I watched the trailer. And then the storyline was just unraveling for me. So I had to come and share the storyline as I see it unfolding. I already know you got insight, you got the feedback coming with me. And then I was like, and I know who the new Black Panther is. So I had to come share.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Now,
gonna be a female. Go drop it.
Okay, we go right. So right now, so everybody can still see you while I set this up. So I'm gonna bring this presentation back up on screen. Now, hold on, my bad. You went away. Okay, you going away if I do that. So now, before we get started, though, I found out about this event. And so by way of Nukra. So that's why he was going to be here also, because he told me about this event in San Diego. And I was upcoming in I think the next month. And I was like, wow, for real? Because I didn't tell him who. I said, but the person who's going to be on Sunday today has got plans to go to California soon. So maybe, now I'm saying to Sun Ra, maybe Sun Ra will be over there when this event is going on. Do you know about the AfroCon event? Like Comic-Con? Let me do my finger. Comic-Con, air quotes. Do you know about the AfroCon in San Diego?
I do not. Let me enlighten me, please.
Okay. So I was like, yeah, I need to share this because I cannot have knowledge of an event, an AfroCon for us so-called Black people, and not share it with Sun Ra.
Wait, stop right there.
Right.
Stop right there. Black creators Converge on San Diego. Hey, man, we need to have that out here. Fuck San Diego. Yeah, we need to have that in Atlanta.
I'll say what you said.
AfroFuturism. So that's what I was.
Say that again. What you say? Fuck San Diego. Hold on. Y'all gonna have that in Atlanta?
They need to have that in Atlanta.
Okay. You know I rode through and helped you set that up. Now,
can you go ahead?
No, you go ahead.
Can you just put that back up there so I can read that?
Yep. I'm gonna give it a solo screen.
Thank you. Let me just check it out right quick.
And I will send you the newspaper article unless you want to look at it right now, because we all things Wakanda right now.
It's all good. All I need is like a quick headline, and I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's perfect. Yeah, Afrofuturism. So that's what I would be considered. I do Afrofuturism. It's like black gothic, punk rock, Afro punk, rock star type. All that stuff is our stuff. That metal, that heavy metal gothic look, that's our. Don't get me started.
I know.
That's our stuff.
You know what I mean? And I was telling Nook Ra, he didn't know who you know, that it was you coming up here. But I was like, if Nook Ra knew who coming up here, he already know this guy got to know about that event. But hey, not to attend the event in San Diego, apparently, as you said, but to get one going in Atlanta.
Yeah.
We can roll with that. You know, I help you put that together. If you want my assistance, I'm there.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how this going to turn out. What they're going
to do. Now it's not the first time that this event has happened. From the newspaper article, looks like because of COVID, there was a year or two, however time that it didn't happen. But it's not the first time that this event has taken place.
Okay,
so I need to share that with you too, huh?
Because out here, they have Afropunk. Go check that out. It's called Afropunk. It's like a concert, and they have different Nubian African Black rock stars perform. Oh God, Afropunk! Okay. Hopefully I could perform. I'm gonna perform soon on Afropunk. But that's what that sounds like when I seen that event in San Diego. That sounds like Afropunk.
Okay. Yeah, because I made a note, so that I'm on it with you. I made a note.
San Diego. God, I didn't know that. I did not know that. That's interesting.
I know you didn't know because I didn't hear you say anything about it. I didn't see you with no post on it. I said, "Oh, I got a surprise for SunRod. Watch this. So I'm glad that you received that well.
Events like that, events like that, they need to have that out here, either in DC, you know what I'm saying, DC, or out here in the South. Events like that, where there's a heavy, you know what I'm saying, where there's a heavy population of Nubians that deal with that lifestyle.
Right.
And again, that's comedic lifestyle, anyways, because when you think about what you're calling ancient Egypt or Tamaray, ain't nothing ancient about it. It was ancient future. You know what I'm saying? It was high tech. Just like they show you, just like, you know what I'm saying, just like show you Wakanda. That's how so-called ancient Egypt looked. Just very high tech, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we represent. You know what I'm saying? That futurism. The Afro-futurism.
Yep. So, what I have next? Okay, so I was going through. Now, when we were on last Sunday, we were talking about the warrior and a goddess. So we said we would have an upcoming broadcast named "Birthing the Warrior and a Goddess." So we're gonna be back with that too. But right now, go ahead. I'm listening.
No, I said interesting. You said birthing.
Yep, the warrior and a goddess.
Yeah, make a flyer for that. I want to see that. That'll be dope. I want to see that.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it to you. So while we were watching the trailer, I was like, I mentioned the underwater scene in the trailer and the child being born. And somebody had pointed out to me before I watched it in full that was people they were at the bottom. That wasn't like an underwater birthing ceremony. Them people lived there. That's where they were at. And then I also mentioned how the blue people in the fight scene remind me of the movie Avatar.
Right.
So, and then I saw, like, from the birth scene, I did notice the little boy standing at the bank, the water bank, with people by his side. And then a follow-up scene of a grown man in that same type stature. I could tell it was the same type status attire he had on and was working with. And I was like, that little boy done grew up and became this man, and he fighting for his people. So then I'm like, oh, who is this guy? And then I was, because I got a Marvel background too. I got some knowledge. So then I was like, oh, the Atlanteans.
No, keep going. I said, okay, keep going.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah. So I had to put the notes away for this Afro-punk he was talking about. So now this guy in the movie, of course, supposedly he's the villain.
Okay.
But for me watching movies, I already know the villain most time ain't the villain. The villain, he actually the hero. So the movie gonna come out, we gonna see how that roll. What I know is this is Namor. That scene with that boy, I'm gonna get a picture, but y'all know what I'm talking about. That was Namor.
Him. That was him, right? That was him.
Now, this is how, let me get you back up here. This, since I'm done with this, this is how I'm knowing this is him. If you look close in the trailer, you will see them little wings on his feet by his ankles.
I didn't see that. I didn't catch that. You gotta show me. I didn't catch that.
You want me to show you right now?
Hey, we're building. Might as well. If you can, if you got the processing power.
Let me see. So while I'm talking about it, looking because I've been taking pictures and sending them to you. I don't know if I got that, because it's kind of hard in the trailer to get it right there. And plus you'd have to do the zoom in. But yeah, you check that out. I'm gonna work on this. Let me see how I want to do this. But yes, actually, you know what? It should be in Google Slides. I promise. He got them wings on his feet, and then in the scene, as the birthing scene, you can see him there too. Am I seeing wings? Yeah, wings on his feet.
I missed that. So yeah, I definitely missed that.
Wings on his feet in the trailer, Wakanda.
What? Okay. Listen, were they wings or were they gills?
No, these is wings. He looking like the messenger.
No, I missed that. Okay, bet.
Here it come. I found it's in Google, so Google got it. Here it come. Hold on, where am I at?
Right back.
Then I have to try to zoom in. Let me get this solo layout. Do you see the wings by his ankles right here?
Nope. I see it now.
Yeah, and they on the scene when he was born right here. See him right here?
Oh God, nah, I missed that.
That's Namor right there.
That's why we need to have a female breaking stuff down.
Yeah, so I seen that and I was like, okay, that's who that is. Now, when we get back to his family, the reason that he is not blue like all the other people of the Atlantean area is because he's a half-breed. You know, that's where he got his abilities from. So his dad is white and his mom is is an Atlantean, and her father was a ruler. And his dad's name is
interesting.
McKenzie.
Interesting.
Leonard McKenzie is his daddy name. You still here? Okay. And so yeah, of course, the dad went and got, the dad and the mom got together. They linked up. So that's the cover photo explains that right there. Why I had split screen Wakanda and split screen the other people. It's probably like, what's the comic book part? That is just showing his parents. And so that's how he came into his powers. And why, like in some scenes, like where I just showed his adult self with the wings by his ankles, and how if you look in that scene, everybody else reacts when the danger is approaching, and he just stands there because he ain't concerned. So he's not the average. He got them abilities. Here we go. So right here I'm sharing the some more comic book of his parents. So here they go. Yep. So his dad name is Leonard McKenzie.
Oh God, very interesting.
Yeah, so they're the ones who's on the cover, the thumbnail to this broadcast. So then my thought was, along with, again, seeing the little boy born, then seeing him at the bank of the water, then seeing him in his combat still zone and watching the fire in the background, the foreground, watching the fire and his people scurry. I'm like, something's going on and there's a conflict. And he is the hero of his people. And you can tell, I think, the way they introduced it and showing his stages of birth to manhood just in the trailer.
Right.
This is something that's been ongoing. It's like a family feud. So who is he feuding with and what's the problem?
And that's what we're going to find out. That's interesting.
Yeah. So the problem is, doing this feuding, let me talk more about him. So yeah, this,
Okay.
in case y'all missed it, you didn't pay attention to the thumbnail for the broadcast, this the image I'm talking about. So this would be Namor the boy. This is mom and his dad, the white man, Leonard McKenzie, as they hooking
Okay.
up.
So bet I have a question. So you said the
Mm-hmm.
female, the blue female goddess, that's his mother,
That's his mother,
and
Atlantean.
then
She's an
that's
Atlantean.
okay. Yeah, she's very beautiful too and sexy. So okay, bet, okay, bet, and that man, that's his father.
Right, that's Leonard McKenzie. That's his dad.
Oh, got you. Okay, very interesting. Very
Yep.
interesting. That blue, because that blue, that's blue melanin.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. That's very interesting. They showing you that in them comic books.
The same with the movie Avatar, as I mentioned earlier.
Oh, right.
The blue beings, and they are us. Even the creator of Avatar said, somebody I read in the article questioned the creator of the movie Avatar, why you don't have any black people in your movie. He said, them blue people you see are the black people.
Oh God, got him. Wait. Say that. Let's say that again. The creator of
the movie Avatar with the blue beings.
The creator of the movie. Okay, mm-hmm. So people asked the creator of the Avatar why you don't have any black people in your movie, and the creator responded by saying, "Those blue people, those are the black people.
Those are the black people." Mm-hmm. So yes, this image right here, yeah, that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
So that's why Namor, if you look, you know, he ain't just some. Let's say this was like, I don't know how to say this. You'll get it for me. My thing is this: if you look at the trailer, you cannot miss the fact that Namor got some. He got a great deep tan.
Right.
He got some color in his skin. He got that from his mama because his daddy was white. Now, if his daddy dealing with a being, you know, they green in nature, but green is us too. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come out pale, mixed with what?
Right.
He is mixed with us. You're right. That's us. Because he could be
hybrid,
pale and blonde hair, blue eyed. He ain't none of that. He's yeah.
It's a hybrid.
Yes. Thank you. I knew you get the thank you.
A lot of us, and that's what a lot of us. Listen, I just got done yesterday. I just got done listening to a YouTube lecture about how different extraterrestrial beings came down here and they were mating with each other, creating these hybrids.
Yes. And so speaking of mating and creating, this is him. His mom is showing her to the king. And she said, from the very first day I showed you off in the royal palace before all the lords and ladies.
Woo!
And let me take this banner down so y'all can see. Yes. So this why he take the throne in the trailer, because that's his place. Oh, and then the comic strip page go on to say, even then there were those who whispered that no half-breed would ever sit the throne of Atlantis.
Oh God, I love the yo. Send me that in the messages too.
I'm gonna send it to you right now. We got Brother Nook Ra in Karmic Dynasty. He is here. As I mentioned before, he said he would be here in observance capacity, but of course, anytime you can add value, is open panel. But we appreciate you being here in your capacity to observe. And if you would introduce yourself to everyone who doesn't know and those who do know.
Can you hear me?
We hear you, we see you.
What?
Yes.
Y'all hear?
Yes,
I wanted to come up in here and get all this good energy, all this good knowledge. I just want to come in and be a participant of this right here, you know. And I just got off this live and my Sunday fun day. I am Nook Raw, E over B, evidence over belief, the evidence over what we have been taught to believe, the indoctrination, the programming, the hoodwinked, and all of that. I am Nook Raw, but I wanted to come in here. I had a live. I said, I'm late. I wanted to come up in here. I wanted to come up in here right when it started, but I'm glad I'm here. And I just, like you said, I'm in observance mode, and I'm just checking y'all out. So I appreciate, thank you so much for the invite, Joy. Karmic Dynasty and the in the digital building. My beloved brother, I'm going to be able to know you and just hear all about it. So I'm just sitting in. I'm just sitting in, checking it all out. I'm taking it all in. Wow.
No doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
you missed Nook Ra. You missed Sun Ra's response to hearing about the event in San Diego.
What? All right now.
Yes. He was like, what? He said, we got to do that in Atlanta. You missed the reaction, Nook Ra, but yeah, he got the info. Yeah, he got it. So definitely I let him know I got that information by way of you. And so
appreciate
he got plans to do something in Atlanta.
All right, appreciate it. Hey, if I can make it, hey, keep me LinkedIn and keep me in the loop. And I want to hear, participate or something like that. But y'all carry on. Y'all was talking about some good stuff. I was trying to get into it. But hey, much respect. Big shout out, Karmic Dynasty, and all of what you do, Joy Allen. Keep on and continue to do exactly what you do. Somebody said before I leave or before I step out. Somebody said that Joy Allen. Yeah, I said Joy Allen does this. They said Joy Allen. Yeah, she is on fire. Y'all like, yeah, she is on fire. So hey, you know what? Keep on doing what you do. So much respect.
Gratitude. Yeah. All right, so going on with the story of Namor. So yeah, this is him being presented at the palace. You were saying, Sun Ra?
Say that again.
You were saying about when I mentioned, I was reading the caption from the comic.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, this is him in the royal palace before the lords and ladies. Bringing in. And even from that day, as she mentioned, there were those who whispered that no breed would ever sit the throne of Atlantis.
Oh, you're talking about the hybrid.
So yeah. And the hybrid. But right here we talking about this Namor story. The guy that in the movie. So as people see in the trailer, there's a part where he is coming down from the water and he's approaching to sit on the throne.
Oh, right. Okay, back. Right.
That's the throne. Mm-hmm. And then so here go the conflict. The conflict is between Wakanda and Atlantis. And even from the story in the storyline in the comic books, that information is there. Now, this is what I'm bringing right here. The history behind the Wakanda versus Atlantis struggle. Long story short of this is they both have their valuable natural resources. And they both have worked through their generations to keep those resources where they're at.
Okay.
Not outsourced, and to hold them near and dear. They're precious to them. So there is this conflict between the materials of the land. So there's the comic strip story of what is it? Namor fighting alongside some of the Avengers. So he's in the comic history. He's in that story. And long story short, he has like a major issue based on these natural resources. Black Panther is like, look, we just all get along. And then the Queen is like, nah. And so then that starts and continues the feud of the Black Panther and Namor, who is in this movie.
Interesting.
So that's what some of the friction is about. Now, to see, even in the trailer, how the Atlanteans and Namor and his crew come up, right? They come in. They come in and you can see their bodies on alongside the ship.
Okay.
If you look close, you can see that. And then those are them, Namor and that's his people coming in on the sides of the ship. And then there's the scene where the people of Wakanda are coming off of the top and down at them. And because they rode, the Atlanteans rode in on the sides of the ship, because they can be underwater, no problem. And you can see them with their weaponry as they're riding on the side of the ship. So they are attacking Wakanda in that scene. And I got a picture right here of the what I'm talking about in case it helps jog people's memory.
Okay.
And so
Interesting.
let me get this share screen up here. Then I'm gonna look for this other picture.
So basically, yeah, you just broke down what we're gonna see in Black Panther 2.
Yeah, I'm breaking down. I'm telling y'all what the storyline is. Here it go right here. Here it go right here. See the blue ones down here?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and they like coming off the top. Huh?
Yeah, do it like that. Presentation style where I can see it, what you're talking about. I like it, you know what I'm saying? Then I can understand perfectly.
Hold on. Your audio was breaking. Tell me what time what you saying.
Can you hear me?
Sunrise.
Hold on. Shit, they messing with the signal. Can you hear me?
Sunrise.
Oh God, they hating. They blocking the signal. Can you hear me? Or do I gotta come back out and come back in?
I could hear you. You there?
Oh no. Can you hear me?
I could hear you.
Nuke Rock, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, it's her. So it's probably hers. It's probably her signal.
Joy is buffering, so she'll be back.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Yeah, but I see what you mean, though. I see it's better in that type of presentation. She might have came out. It looked like she left.
Okay, no problem.
But yeah, brother, that was from what you observed in that. What do you see in that?
No, so basically, whenever a Marvel movie comes out, I definitely look at the backstory, which is based on the comics. So in Black Panther 2, we're basically going to see on that surface level a conflict between Wakanda and Atlantis. But you could see that in the trailer.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, this year.
You're back.
Atlantis. But you could see that.
All right, go ahead. I was listening to y'all while this was. It happened to me yesterday.
No. We were just talking about how on the surface level, that's what we're gonna see. What you just broke down, that's exactly what we're gonna see. A conflict between Atlantis and Wakanda.
Yes.
Because I do remember that scene you talking about when what's that dude name? That dude from the warrior tribe, from the mountain tribe, when he was attacking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? There must be a conflict. There must be a conflict between these Atlanteans and you know what I'm saying, and Wakanda.
But you know what though? At the same time, the one scene where the scientist was on the floor in their white lab coats, those were like American military.
Right.
So they are the Americans that they involved too. And apparently, I don't know if they teamed up with Namor or they both just coming in same time and they like the minor issue. But I definitely know with the like drilling and where they're at with the type ship they brought in and to need the scientists, they are there for them materials. I know it.
And so, that's why I'm interested in seeing how that's going to unfold. You know what I'm saying? What are they doing down there?
Right. They came to strip them materials.
Yes.
I'm about to play this trailer right
here. You gonna drop it? Okay, bet. That's cool.
Pause it on the scene where they on the side of the ship. Hold on, so y'all can see what I'm talking about.
Well, and then the oil rig.
Right. But then you know they went down there for that was it vibranium?
Yeah, vibranium. Yeah, you got it.
Vibranium. Yeah. So and also while I'm looking at this trailer, you know all that white going on in the front part is in it's a tribute. It's the ceremony for Black Panther dying.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
for like in our culture where we know, it's like times like weddings and things like that are all white party on the summertime.
Say that.
That
Say
is
that.
not what's going down. This is and then if you look close, you will see that the queen, when she's with her daughter, the daughter is holding Black Panther's mask. So they are there for his funeral ceremony.
That's very interesting.
That's what
Go,
that is.
Joy. So
Yeah.
the white. Can you say a little bit more on that white, because that's very important.
And right quick though, also you'll notice now this is the scene where I'm talking about the Atlanteans coming in. Then these is fins, so they ride in on the whales. Then they must go
Okay.
up to they must then go up to where the Wakandians are at on their ship, and then set up there. But the whales bring them in. That's right here. Them the Atlanteans. And if you look at the trailer closer, you'll see that. Then also Sun Ra, I know in the Wakanda, in the movie where Black Panther went to the other side and he was talking to the ancestors and his father, he had on all white.
Oh God, that's good. That's a good connection.
So that's that whole presence of after transitioning. That's a whole white event right there every time.
Right, because that white that reflects energy. You know what I'm saying? So you want to get somewhere, you just beam exactly that white, exactly.
And then here's the scene I was talking. So I just wanted to share this image so when you see it, you can look at it in another way now. So moving on, what I got next?
Hey, so listen, you basically, that's an excellent breakdown, because that's exactly what's about to go down. We're gonna see a conflict, and the government gonna be involved.
Yes. And then okay, that was all my presentation. The rest of it I just got to, it's gonna be a little bit. So as far as I don't know what else I remember right now, but if I do, we'll talk about it. So
all right, cool. That's cool.
Yes, Black Panther is a woman. Period. Now, first of all, I'm a woman and I saw it. But I dare any man to tell me that Black Panther ain't a woman. Now, originally I thought that this scene hold on. Originally I thought this scene, the final scene in the trailer, was like a throwback, like a flashback, and it was their father. In that Black
look at
Panther.
that body. Look at her body.
Yeah, you can look from that stance. That whole stance. Let me do Wakanda. That's a woman. And now, if by any chance this is a man, he got some feminine aspects for real going on. For real. Then I looked a little bit closer. Go ahead. What you saying?
No. That's a female. You can again if you pause it. Yeah, pull that up.
I'm bringing it
up.
That.
Right. Even on the surface level, you can tell it's a female by her by her hips, that little ass waist she got. You can't take, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now look at that hip, how that hip coming out on the right,
how
and that stance and that curve into that hip.
Oh God!
Ain't no if a man built, and then I look closer, you see these nails is gold.
Oh no, I didn't see that. I didn't catch that. Okay.
Yeah, so this ain't like no flashback of their dad, and plus in the that back here by the fire, right above the right paw where the claws is coming out, you can see a body right above the thumb. That's Namor. He's been.
Hold on, wait. Where?
Right here. This Namor.
Oh damn! You broke the shit down for real. Okay.
Yeah. So all this fire and stuff, this conflict. First, I thought this was like the Black Panther's dad, but then I looked like maybe he did some stuff back in the day, and the current Black Panther and them dealing with it. But then I looked and saw this right here. This Namor right here bent down. So this is a fight scene right here. He about to be fighting. And in the movie, this probably when they introduced the new Black Panther. Enough is enough. And she done came out, and her and him about to get it. They about to get down. Watch what I tell you. And then yes, her claws are gold.
I didn't know that's you really. Hey, so you broke that down for real.
I told you I was hitting play, pause, play, pause, play, pause. I was on it. And then in the other Black Panther movie, how the sister, when she redid Black Panther's uniform, and she had the thing around his neck, though, the uniform where it came out of. Remember that?
You got still picture of that.
Here, let me get it.
Oh yeah, you broke this down. I'm glad you. Yes, you broke it down, girl. You broke it down. I did not recognize them. Yes, you got it. Now you got me thinking like, I need to watch this again.
Yeah, I promise. That pushed. I took your advice and I went slow. This collar, remember this?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Well, that's the Amazon, but yeah, in the movie. Hold on, it didn't even come up. That's cool. Here. Why does it keep taking me somewhere else? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, because I'm in the wrong part. That's why. Yes, here. This right here. She made him that collar. It's like a necklace, and whenever he needed, it was always there. With the suit was always with him by way of this necklace.
Right. That suit
remember
activated. That? Right.
Yeah. So in the movie, this one, when she's in that lab hooking up with that other chick, and she is a superhero too. The two chicks in there, when she walk up to her in the lab, the sister, she got on a collar, kind of like it's the same material, but hers comes around down like this. So I think that's her collar for her. She the Black Panther, and it activates her in the suit.
There you go. See now you giving away the movie.
Hey, spoiler alert!
Hey, look, a lot of people can't see that. They can't see it. So they're gonna be, huh?
What's his sister name?
Zuri. Was Zuri?
I think so. Yeah, Zuri.
Let me see. Good evening and divine timing to all the melanite. Hatep, Black Bolt. I see you. Hatep. Sending out peace, divine love, divine light, cosmic balance, abundance, prosperity, and supreme infinite healing.
Shuri.
Yeah, Shuri. Okay, back. We was close.
Yeah, I'm processing a lot of information. My bad. Yeah, her. This was like when she was taking him through and giving him his collar.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So in this, let me go. In this other one, wow, I'm gonna have to play the trailer and then find it and pause it for you. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Stand by for me, y'all.
Can you hear me? Hope not. Let's see.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the scene, the trailer's playing. I guess I could share the trailer because I ain't too much crazy going on. It's just a small part.
All right.
Here it comes. And I got the sound off on purpose.
Okay.
But yeah, this other chick in the lab, I forget her, but she's in the comic strips too. So y'all want to know more about her? All you gotta do is look through the comic strip history and check her out. She got superpowers. She a hero. So they in the lab together. And in the trailer, she's the one who's hammering through that metal and the heart come out. The cutout of the heart come out.
Yeah, that chest, right? That chest pleat. Okay,
yeah, that's her. Yeah, she's a hero too. Them. Her in the red. Ooh. Yeah, she's a hero in the comic strip story history too.
So somebody just said there might be 2 Black Panther females, not one.
Well, that's possible, but it ain't her in the red because she already got her own. She already is a character and I done looked her up. She already is a character. She already got her own abilities and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, somebody brought that to my attention. I'm like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, it might be. Okay, that was it. My bad. I was in the interesting moment with you. Here it come. See that collar right here?
Right.
I think that's to activate her suit. She the next Black Panther. Yep.
And there it is, right there.
Right there. So now y'all know who the next Black Bolt Elite from YouTube. Grand evening and divine timing. Yes, to all the melanated gods. 999 triple. I heard you, sending you all divine peace, unconditional love, cosmic balance, abundance, prosperity, and supreme infinite healing energy. I heard Sun Ra address you and read your comment while I was looking for the trailer to share this information. Sun Ra, what you got to say on this right here?
What? On what?
The trailer and the necklace, this right here. And I'm gonna look up this one in the red right quick.
So all right, check this out. So we are based upon the energy, are we really surprised about Black Panther being a female? Just based upon the overall energy of the cinema that they're giving us, right? Because they're giving us, just like we mentioned, they're giving us the Warrior King. And then they show you in the trailer, Black Panther, they show you Angela Bassett. So they're showing you all these women of power. So I love how you broke that down, you know what I'm saying? But if you're checking it out, it should be a female. I'm just curious to see, again, somebody just brought to my attention, if there might be another female. I'm
Not bad, I'm here. I had to make a run right quick.
No, it's all good. I'm just curious to see who's going to be this other Black Panther female, if there is going to be 2. And
who said it's going to be 2?
Now, somebody else reading my comments.
Okay, well, sure.
It might be 2. I didn't see that, but maybe if you've seen something that maybe allude to that.
They might be talking about this lady right here. And I'm looking her up now. I don't remember her name right now. But yeah, she's in she already got her own abilities. Shuri T'Challa. Yeah, but this lady, she is Ironheart.
Ooh,
her name is Ironheart. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to look her up. I'm not familiar with Ironheart.
Yeah.
And she's from Wakanda?
Yeah. And it should be like her name. I didn't look at the cast for Wakanda, but yeah, this should be like her name. In the cast, if I look up cast, it should say Ironheart. Right now, I got some images I'm about to share.
Yes, please. Wow. Now I'm learning.
Okay, I'm sharing screen. I thought y'all, I thought y'all could see what I was looking at. Ironheart Wakanda. And then I had to, never mind. But this her right here. You see, I typed in Ironheart Wakanda, and this what came up. This is her.
So I wonder if they're gonna make Ironheart.
Yeah, you know what? I want right here. I see Iron Man, and I wonder if her and Iron Man got some type of relationship. Like maybe she worked with him at one time, because right here in this scene, there's a scene when Iron Man was working on his suit and he was standing there looking like this. In the Iron Man movie.
Exactly, in the first one, when he's in the cave.
Remember?
When he was in that cave. Yeah, when he was in the cave. When he was locked up. And he's trying to escape.
Yeah, Iron Man 1.
Right, yeah.
He was building
he was building his first Iron Man suit.
Right. the same type scene. Why I can't get like what I typed in here? Iron Man 1. Anyway, y'all go look that up. It's for real. Now what I'm about to look up is the cast of Wakanda to look and see if her name, if she's listed like that. Let me see. Yeah, Ironheart. Is the share screen sharing? Yeah, see she right here.
Yeah, I see her. Yeah, I see her. Yeah.
Ironheart. She's Ironheart.
Uh-huh.
She got her own abilities and everything. She already a hero of another type. If it's gonna be 2 Black Panthers, it ain't gonna be her.
Interesting.
Unless she gonna, do like, who was that? Who was the guy? What's the black guy name that took over Captain America?
Right, Falcon. So exactly,
Falcon.
I was just about to say that.
Unless she do some stuff like Falcon, and she go from Falcon to take over, to sit in that. He held on to the shield for a minute, you know what I mean? But then he came back and revised the whole Captain America thing later. He combined the two. Unless she gonna do something like that and go from Ironheart to the others, the second of the 2 new Black Panthers, or she gonna combine her Ironheart with being also a second new Black Panther.
Right. I was just about to say that. So I'm glad you beat me to it. That's a possibility that she can, because remember, the only thing that makes Black Panther is the suits. So anybody can put the suit on.
Yeah, but that is actually all I have. I've done what I came here to do today. I came to share the storyline of the movie, and I came to tell y'all who the new Black Panther is.
Woo! Hey, listen, and I appreciate that because, and you are a prime example on why our females got to take a look at this, what is being dropped, because you guys are looking at with a much deeper, with a much more open third eye, because you just broke it down. I learned something just from your breakdown. Now I'm gonna watch it after this. I'm gonna watch it again. Check it out. I know
you are.
I'm watching it again. Yep. So I thank you. Appreciate you for that.
You are welcome. And I didn't get to share much of your screen. Your live is over.
Yeah. We over.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you have anything else you want to share before we leave today, or anything else you want to talk about? My mission's complete, I think.
It's all good. Listen, we'll keep it short. We'll keep it short, and we'll try to come back sooner and do something else similar. Maybe break down the Woman King or something. We'll think of something because we need those breakdowns. Especially now that they're making more melanite content. If you notice, they're making a lot of melanin friendly content, even on Netflix and even in these big screens. Because after that, then they got Black Adam coming out. Black Adam is about a ancient Egyptian deity they found that has activated. So now we gotta check that out. That's gonna be interesting. Black Adam.
Did you see the new She-Hulk coming out?
Yeah, Attorney at Law. I'm gonna watch the trailer. I'm aware of that. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Yep.
I've not looked at the trailer yet neither. I gotta get to that.
Yep. But that Black Adam. Watch the Black Adam trailer, and you notice these characters they're making their skin a little darker because they got The Rock playing that, and The Rock, he's
okay. Now I'm familiar. You said that much. I know what you're talking about. Yep. I have not watched the trailer yet. I was like, what the hell?
So Black Adam, that's an Egyptian deity that they found. Yep, that's our story too. Check that out. Black Adam.
Wow. All right, I got more work to do. Yeah, all right. You want to give your closing remarks, and I'll share your outro, and I'll see you next time. And again, I appreciate you here on Karmic Dynasty.
And we out of here. To you all, Ashukwu Noir, Hatep, Hatep. You know what I'm saying? We send out peace, greetings, divine love, and divine lights throughout the boundless universes of the all. And listen, we shall catch you the next show, please tune in and tap in. You know what I'm saying? I shook.
I shook to you as well. Again, I appreciate you here as always. I look forward to you being here again. I appreciate the brother Nook Raw coming through. The evidence over belief. Check him out on Instagram and Facebook. And again, I am right now today, Joy Allen, here with you from Karmic Dynasty. And I will see you all next time. Nefer Atum Ra. There's something else I want to say. Stand by, y'all. Ankh Uja Senib.